Hello, hello, and welcome back to Ash and Blood, where, you know what, actually, could you guys tell me what you guys have been doing?
Last session we started traveling and we just been following the map so far. Then we came across some insectoids that seem to be mechanical. So we thought, hey, spare parts, might as well get them. And we stopped, we fought. Then two other air/fire elementals appeared. Then we kicked their asses as well. We added the spare parts to our tank here. We added some turrets and kept most of the spare parts here. We have a now production table or something similar to that, made with the cores. And after that, we kept going.
All right. Inspiration.
Ooh. Love me some inspiration.
All right. As you get your tank back up and driving again, upgrading its parts, now it has a cannon. So you can actually make attacks with it. Which can be useful. As you start the engines back up and continue forward, after a while, your vision starts to blur as an ashen fog sort of creeps up and blurs the vision outside your tank. Your perception checks will be made at disadvantage, but may I get perception checks from all of you?
Ooh, that's a nat 20 and a 17.
Another?
Roll again.
Disadvantage though.
Yeah.
So just roll one more.
All good. It's just because of the visibility is all. Oh, no, don't delete the 20. Just roll another roll.
It's alright. I mean, I'll just get rid of it. It's okay.
No.
It was rolled incorrectly. I do not mind. It's okay.
Alright.
I do be the seer.
As you are in the front,
I have eyes.
You start noticing a structure in front of the tank, and just at the right moment, as you start, you stop the tank from going, as the ashen area clears around you, and you're now in front of a strange building. Upon the front of it is a sign. And it says the Ashen Oasis.
I'll tell the party what I see. And ask Horace. Horace, should we check this out? Or drive around it? We can keep going.
Well, I don't see why not. Based on the front, it seems like a tavern.
Well,
E-
what? Why would there be a tavern in the middle of nowhere? Can it be a trap?
Well, some taverns aren't within cities or towns. Some like to have theirs along roads and travel, but this, I will admit, is a bit odd, as I don't really see any roads around here.
I'm thinking if we should risk it or not. I mean, it's your call. If you say, check it out, we will check it out.
I won't stop you. I might go in because I'm a bit parched myself, and, well, drinking water, I can sometimes get bland. I need a drink.
Oh, what do you want? I have all kinds of drinks with me.
Well, I wonder what kind of unique delicacies and drinks they may have here.
Oh, that makes sense. Then let's check it out. I'll
Sure.
call the people downstairs. And I'll go inform those who are looking at the engines. And tell that there's a tavern here.
I'll get King up.
Oh, I'll make any new additions on the map.
Alright. Through the Ashen Craglands that you traveled past, weirdly enough, the area and landscape has sort of changed. It's no longer craggy, actually. And behind you, as you look past this tavern, anywhere outwards, it's nothing but fog. You're not sure exactly how far, but you can make a good estimate of your skills. If you'd actually like to attempt.
Alrighty. Yeah. It's
Sorry.
funny.
As you're writing, you can't but help,
Whoa.
as there's something constantly like pitter-pattering on your. You draw on the map a good distance you thought you guys have traveled. And then you add a... You're not sure how to, like, describe the fog on the map, so you just make clouds around, like, a square structure in the map. Like, good enough. Definitely won't be confusing.
Today will be a strange one indeed.
Serle, did he just draw a penis on the map?
I know that was me.
Oh, we will never need to rely on this map again, Mike, but...
Eh. Guys,
Alright.
there's nothing but infinite void here.
Hmm.
All I see is darkness.
Alright.
He might be an old friend, but I don't miss him.
Come to the light.
We have free cookies.
Yeah.
Ooh, cookies.
Let me know when you're all loaded.
I'm loaded.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
100%. Loaded.
As you step off the tank and look forward at a looks to be a tavern of sorts. You can hear the sounds of people inside clinking drinks and some shouting. Horace will hold up his hand. This place, I would say, be on your guard. But also, don't get
Try
too
not to cause a
inebriated.
scene.
But enjoy yourselves. I think you've all earned it. Your tabs are on me.
I mean, we already have endless ale and beer. Do we really need to spend money here?
I mean, he's
It's all
paying.
your money.
Good enough, I guess.
Besides, we might have things here that aren't just end of sale. When was the last time you've been with a, I don't know what you're into. Man, woman, possibly snowman.
No men's. Yes.
Why? Okay, I understand the first two, but snowman?
Sometimes you just like to feel it melt around you. You know what I mean?
No.
Like the
No, I
frostbite.
don't know what you mean. Can you explain further?
the snowman. No, I'm just fucking around.
As a very sloppy hole.
Oh, bro. Dottie's a
Wait.
snowman. She's been treating me real nice.
Why are you guys walking into the window?
Oh,
Oh my
sorry.
god, this fly is gonna piss me off. I had my window open and a fly.
Alright, I delete that information from my brain.
Jump through the window.
Well, you can make me perception checks as you guys like put your heads through the or into the window and kind of look there through.
Nope, I'll just walk in. Hello.
Is the fog still imposing disadvantage, or are we far enough away?
You're fine. It surrounds this building.
Okay.
Sorry, check.
16.
16. Alright. As you, I'll need Serle to also roll perception. Not at disadvantage, this will be normal.
I was just gonna barge in. I wasn't even gonna look. I was just gonna act like
That's
nobody
not a
was there
door,
and just
it's a
start
window.
tapping. Oh. Still barge through a window.
That is true.
I've already Kool-Aid Man through a wall once this campaign. I'll do it again.
Would I have seen him try to barge through the window?
No, I rolled perception. I only rolled a 6.
Yeah.
You
Would I have seen it?
both
I
look
can
through the
stop it.
window and you notice that there are people seated at these seats, sort of. At first it wasn't noticeable.
So I shouldn't lean up against the window and start rubbing my nipples then.
Maybe.
That is probably not a good idea, yes.
But strangely, you see things you've seen sort of recently. As seated at all these tables, ashen husks. You now recognize the groaning, and you see them all drinking ale, enjoying themselves, as if they're not empty, hollow undead.
I mean, I don't kill them if they don't attack me.
You see a few individuals hanging around. A man with a sort of box on his head. A Goliath with a massive maul back. And the bartender, who looks you all up and down as you all come in.
Sorry, didn't realize it was full. Hi, I'm Garyuu. Nice to meet you.
Hey, as you walk in, where's Dagon?
Punching a tree.
Hey,
Is he practicing?
Oh, you're punching.
Trying to get wood logs, Minecraft style.
What?
ah,
Bottom left.
Bottom left. What do you mean bottom left? You're under the
oh,
tank.
you didn't realize there's the tank there.
Yeah, the tank is technically right there.
Under the tank, there's a tree.
Yeah, I realize that now. That's fine. Map too big
You
for
can
tank.
go this tree.
They're
Like
too small.
there's a tree right here.
Oh, okay.
If it has to be a tree.
All right. As you all
There's
walk
rock
in,
here. Punch rock.
as you all walk in, seeing strange denizens around, the bartender eventually greets you all, hailing you all. Ah, customers. Welcome to my establishment. Are you all thirsty?
Yes. Give me something that I cannot find anywhere else.
Well,
Oh,
the bar does look a wee bit busy, Garyuu. You might want to wait a bit.
not busy at
I
all.
don't
All
mind.
my denizens here have their drinks. Something unique, something different. Well, then I have one question to ask you, my friend. Are you a creature of the night? Or akin
I would
of
say
one?
no. No.
Very well.
Quite the opposite, actually.
He holds out his hand, and you'll see sort of ashen wisps start flowing into his hand, kind of like a sort of small tornado spinning in his hand as you see a bottle form.
Ooh.
The bottle looks very fancy. It has a dark, a very very dark charcoaly-esque colored liquid inside. He holds it out.
I don't judge.
Do you like? As
Do I
have
like rum?
these special kinds of dark rum.
You had me at R.
He smiles, and you watch him just tip the bottle over, and it starts pouring, and you see liquid get stopped by what looks to be nothing, and it starts filling up like there's a glass, and it floats towards you.
I'm trying to grab it.
Your hand actually does touch something. Like, you didn't even see it. You're actually holding what looks to be glass, you think. Solid and everything.
Nice.
As soon as you're served, almost like you blink, and all of a sudden he's in front of Cavall. What may I help you with, Denizen? Drinks of kinds. Are you, perhaps, one of night?
Unfortunately not.
Disappointing. Don't find much of them out here. But it's so perfect for us.
Noticed a lot of interesting neighbors, to say the least.
We undead thrive out here. Where the living won't bother. Can't you see? They're all enjoying themselves. He smiles as they all pick up their glasses into the air and cheer and laugh, and then go back to their chatting about. It's almost garbled. You can't really understand it. It's almost like someone consistently exhaling, but it doesn't sound like they're contriving words, at least at the moment. Though, who here speaks Umbral?
What?
Umbral.
Roll.
I only speak Celestial, Draconic, Giant,
Well.
and Ignan.
Then you do not understand them. It just sounds like what I said. Orgillian will smile. Oh, pardon my manners. How rude of me. He will bow courteously and say, I am Lord Gillian. Welcome to my establishment upon my land.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Caval or Ortius?
Definitely not from around here. Very fancy name. Well,
Why, thank you. Picked it out myself.
I welcome you to my establishment. Now, how may I quench thine thirst?
Do you have any meads on tap?
Simple one. Meats, yes. He will, reach into his sleeve and pull out a jug. Not sure how he did it, but it just appears as he reaches his hand out, pulls out of his sleeve. And you'll see him pour, much like the other one, the same way. But you see a strange, semi-transparent handle appear right next to where they're pouring. One you can see and grab. As it slowly floats towards you as it fills the glass. Foamy, too.
Nothing better than to cool off a nice glass of mead. Thank you, my Lord Gillian.
Pleasure is all mine. And as you blink, he disappears again. In front of Serle, he appears. Hello. How may I assist thee in quenching thine thirst? And another thing, are you perhaps a denizen of the night?
I'm just looking for something to drink. I'm not too particularly parched. More so, I'm looking for food.
Food.
Mm-hmm.
Food I can provide.
I like how King shows up. Food. Run his pockets, King. Who are you attacking?
We all are like having drinks. But Dagon is like Sigma male grind set.
Alright.
No drinks,
With-
only train.
Z smiles. Could you repeat? Sorry, I got distracted by it. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to repeat what you said to them?
Just looking for some food.
Just looking food, right. Say thank you. Well, I'm guessing you're not a denizen of the night then. I could satisfy hunger. He will wave his hands around and hold out one hand in front of you, as you'll see a sort of plate appear and food start like
Oh, I thought he was just
Kinda
gonna
coming
offer me his
in.
hand as food.
Coming into almost existence. He smiles, hands it over. What looks to be a like nice steak, T-bone steak with some mashed potatoes and
That'd be good. Well, thank you for the food.
any time, mortals. After all, this is how I make do. He turns slowly to King. And this one
I know what you
sniffs
want.
me. He will create the same plate, holding it in front of King. King will more than likely take it, I'm
He
guessing.
eats the plate.
Probably. Would you
My
eat the
man
plate?
destroying the tree. I thought your fist was oak, not you. I thought you were oak fist, not fist the oak.
Poor Gillian will then disappear and reappear in front of Horus. And Horus will say a fine wine. And much like the
What?
others, you'll see the liquid pour into something almost like nothing. Horus will reach his hand out and grab it. Like he's holding a nice wine glass. Arcana checks.
Is that for everyone, or
Yes.
just those in viewing?
I mean, I'm really not looking that way, but I might as well roll.
This guy has some strange funky magic you've not experienced before. But he isn't being malicious or anything. It seems he is truly just here for service. Though the weirdest part with all the husks that are around, the other undead. They are not hostile, despite you having to fight them before and seeing them
It's
roam
fine.
the wastes as it is. These creatures
It's
seem to be docile here. He smiles gleefully. He disappears for a moment. You don't see him inside, actually. Dagon. You feel something tap your shoulder as you flow a one last punch. Excuse me. Sir,
Yes.
are you thirsty?
I'm a little bit parched, yes.
Are you perhaps a denizen of the night?
Unfortunately not.
Very well. What may I serve you with?
What do you have available?
Pardon?
What do you have available?
What do I have available? I have, well, whatever your heart desires. I have wine, ale, rum from all over this land. Well, actually, your crew did drive past my vineyards.
Oh. We didn't damage anything, do we?
Impossible.
Okay. Good. We'll have to get on to Garyuu about that. Sounds fine.
You couldn't if you tried. So no worries. How else are my travelers and denizens supposed to come here to enjoy a refreshing drink on their travels through these dangerous lands?
He was asking about how we traveled here. Getting
Oh, I know how you got here. Sitting right in front of the building. But I do not need to know why you're here. But you're not the firsts. Though the air about you all different.
We all do walk different ways of life.
Be may be true. Most end in the same place. Fruitless, don't you think? But who am I to judge mortals' trifles and things? So, would you like a specialty drink? A drink of home? Perhaps a drink of an enemy? He smiles.
I'll give a specialty a try.
King sniffs his food, goes over to a husk for a moment and sniffs the husk. Seems real. Eats the food, tastes pretty real. Narrows eyes. Something is off. And then you hear it. There's a soft tone, almost emanating through the tavern. It's unnoticeable at first, but King is finally attuned to it. Alright. Make me everybody wisdom saving throws who are inside the tavern. Lord Gillian, smile, pouring 2 different drinks from bottles that appear out of thin air.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Hold out his hands.
Better. Much better.
On my left hand is a rum that I crafted myself. On my right is a wine given to me by a traveler wearing a mask like yourself. Well, given is a light term. The bottle he holds looks very similar to one you carry on your waistband, Dagon.
The sake bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice any family sigils on it?
If there was, he's not showing it.
I guess I'll grab the sake bottle.
As you reach for the other hand, he smiles. Taste of home, is it? Your kind has come here before. I hope it is not to start war again. Times of peace are allowing you to be here.
If the people that I'm with was here before, it was before my time. So what decided you to I guess run a tavern out here in the middle of nowhere?
Owning this land, as my forefathers once owned it before me, but then I became immortal. And now I own this land forever, as I have no kin nor need of any. So, wouldn't you like to take a seat? As you blink and you're inside the building now. One of the husks steps up, pushes their chair out. And Gorgillion will hold out his hand. Would you like to sit?
Sure, I'll sit down.
King Garyuu Kaval. The 3 of you, all at once, attune to that sound and hear it. All of the husks are actually drinking, like, ale mugs of, like, gore. Like flesh and blood and things. The 2 denizens that are actually here, they look like they're in a daze, barely there, almost charmed. The other few, Garyuu and Serle. Oh wait, Garyuu rolled twice. Okay, Serle. Wait a minute. Oh, Dagon, I need you to roll. Sorry.
Wisdom, right?
Correct. Okay, it is still 2 of you. Alright, Serle and Dagon. Almost absorbed by the energy of this place. You join in with the other husks and denizens and drinking and having a good time, all with your drinks you ordered and food you've eaten.
I'll look at my drink,
It is normal.
which I have not drank yet. All right. I'll look at Horse. How's he looking? Did he notice this?
He seems to be enjoying himself, talking with the husks. He seems unaware of what is going on. Lord Gillian will
Alright.
smile. You are safe
I mean, I don't
here.
mind.
Need not worry. That is just for my protection.
I mean, I don't mind.
Protection from what, if you don't mind me asking?
Protection from those who do not like my king. Like those two seated next to you both. He smiles. Heading back to his place at the bar, cleaning glasses, smiling. Those two are hunters of vampires. I hope you are not one who hunts those of the night like them.
No, I'm not. I have a question though.
You don't seem hot.
Do you-
Those of you who are under the influence don't seem hostile towards him at all. He seems like the best friend, or like a person you look up to at the moment.
I have a question though. How long do you intend to keep them, and can we take them with us? With their consent, of course. We will ask them if they want
Take
to or not.
them with you.
Yeah, but we will ask them if they want to come with us. Because we can use extra hands in our machine.
He laughs. You know they'll just follow you outright. And once you leave my home, they'll be back to normal. If you want to take them and leave them from their imprisonment, my protection, by all means, you can take them with you. I won't care.
Well,
as long as you don't try to harm me, I won't let anything happen.
Why would be? You're such a nice guy. You gave me such a nice drink. Thank you, by the way.
No problem.
And how you doing? I will speak in giant too. You said they are Goliath, right?
Yeah.
So I'll speak in giant.
They
Hello.
are unresponsive. They're in a daze.
Is there a way that they can talk with us? I look at Glenn.
The only thoughts on their mind is kill me. I'd rather not.
I mean, I can do that for them.
But he's your friend. Why would you want to hurt him?
Who's my friend? I don't have friends.
Yeah, well then he's someone you look up to.
Out of curiosity, just looking over to Horace, is he in the same days as Serle is, or?
Yep. And Dagon.
Hmm.
King is sniffing around, looking. He looks like he's distraught a little bit. Eventually, he comes to the doors in the back. Gillian will look over.
I think he might be looking for the bathroom.
Locked.
Would we be considered charmed right now?
Yes. You're just not.
I could have used panic and had a saving advantage on the wisdom throw.
Oh no, you have advantage on them at all times.
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage, Ali.
Just roll again and see if you get higher. That'll change things.
What do you want me to roll then?
Just a normal saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Just
You do have Bardic as well.
I do.
Yep, I gave it to you whenever you were poking around the door.
Ah. There we go. Right. Better.
My apologies.
King will
What are you doing?
rear back a fist.
So, Gillian, I myself are not a creature of the night, like you said. How would, how does it feel to be known as immortal and, you know, seen as evil by the society? But you seem like such a nice person, so
Well,
does it feel bad that people think you are evil?
no. People can believe what they want. The truth is in the person themselves.
Oh, I see.
I assure you, those two are just after their gold's worth of a kill. I don't know who's put a hit on me. As I
Imagine
don't
that.
think I've done anything wrong.
Well, you're kind enough to serve even undeads, so I assume nothing.
By any chance, Lord Gillian, who might you have done wrong? Didn't do anything. Who? Because the bounty to kill is usually, you've defiled one of my daughters, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Unfortunately, in the empire close by, rules are a little different when it comes to creatures such as myself. Or, let's say, monstrosities beyond your imagination. Whenever creatures such as ourselves and them get chosen as a contract, it's kill, never alive. Unfortunately, that is how they view us. At least there, as monsters. I've been around a long time. There's a few places where my kind aren't ridiculed or discriminated against. But it doesn't bother me none. I chose this life. I accepted the consequences of it when I accepted the blood. And if you break through that door, there will be more consequences.
Fair point. King, if you really need to go to the bathroom, let's go outside.
The
Sorry. You know, he's a wild one.
Indeed.
I assure you there's nothing in there but where my drinks are.
Oh, that's why he wants to go there. He's also, like, you know, sensitive to blood.
Dagon, as you drink it.
Can I tell the screeching noise that I'm hearing coming from that room?
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
Noisy noise.
Alright. So King will look over at you guys and point to his ear holes and goes, noise loud. And points past the door.
Well,
We'll also point to Dagon. Noise make him like that.
oh, I mean, we know there's a spell, but it's for safety. We don't want to stop it. If we stop it, these undead probably will attack us as well.
It's likely.
Like,
Like,
Come on. Let's all take a second. Let's calm down. I'll play some music for everyone. See if we can relax. Just start busting out on the veil. Something gentle, stirring, but quickly picks up tempo as I use counter charm.
hilarious. Mm. Yeah. Hmm. I understand your concern. But you'd rather not have me as an enemy. Because I know quite a lot about this place and where we are standing. Hmm. I could probably take you all on.
I mean, I really don't want to fight you as well,
Then
so.
don't test patience.
I mean, yeah, guys, please. He's such a nice guy. Why are you trying to, like, harm this establishment? Let's all enjoy our drinks and have a nice time.
He will smile.
Indeed. Let's listen to the music.
So, Lord
Thanks.
Gillian, are you actually a lord?
I am a lord of this land, yes.
How long have you been here?
Since my forefathers founded it.
Uh,
Mm,
I
Before I
I believe that.
became one of Night, I was a... what do you call us? Death elves?
Oh, I think we met some of them.
Some of us have been, I guess, corrupted by other things. But death here in the oceans is important.
So, I'm wondering. I believe since you have been here for a long time, do you have any stuff that you want to sell, like magic items, or we can use on our road?
Possibly.
I'm really not looking for a rare thing. It's quite common actually in the taverns. Um, I'm looking for something called a tankard of sobriety. You see, I'm the driver of the tank, but I do enjoy drinking, and I don't think I should drink and drive at the same time. So that item would actually help me, so I don't crash into stuff.
I don't
It's
have
quite
any.
expensive.
I don't have any magic items around just laying. I'm not a merchant. If you want food and drink, that I can provide. Or a special drink if that is your forte.
Ooh, a special drink. What's in it?
I do actually want some spices. Those are what we lack in the travel. We have rations, but I mean, spices are a necessity.
I can give you spice free of charge.
Ooh. That's really nice of you.
I'm just being generous. But I have a question.
Sure, ask away. I've been asking questions all night.
What lands do you all hail from?
Well, originally, I was made as a soldier to, frick, names. I have it in my notes though. Urian, the name of the king.
I come from a land far away.
I come from a land down under.
How do you pronounce his name again? Lucy?
Urian, alright.
King Urian.
Urian. I was made as a soldier to King Urian. Then I was
Horus
freed and
Dynasty.
yeah, then I was freed and traveled all over the place.
Freed is a... I wouldn't say your people were freed.
Not all of us. And not entirely either. But physically, at least, I was able to leave.
However, he points to Serle. I think you are here. You are home. Something about you.
About who?
Perhaps a taste of home. He will hold out a bottle of rum, much like the one he gave Garyuu, and will pour a glass and hand it over.
Oh, why thank you.
How about
I'll
your
drink it.
other friends? From the sea? That's quite the home. What about you, Kaval? Where is your home?
Don't really have a home right now. I did, however, come from the metallurgist ice fields. You know the story. It's the piss middle of nowhere. This didn't really do much out there apart from survive. Came here to get some money and to get some inspiration and to live a little.
Land that was distraught with war and greed. But once had a king I once quite admired. I think his name was... It's on the tip of my tongue. Daedalus? Daedalus. Ah, yes. King Daedalus. One with the magic blood. Boy, what I would give for a taste of that. Fun land you come
I
from.
imagine you must get such a high from that if you had.
Who knows? Or maybe it would tore me asunder. And you,
Very likely.
one with mask. There's no way you actually hail from that kingdom. They are gone. Disappeared. Hidden. Remnant, I could believe. But based on your reactions to your drink, my suspicions are wrong.
expecting to happen?
Oh yeah, you
What were
can.
you expecting to happen for the drinks when we drank them?
Right.
You're 19 time.
Lord Gillian will chuckle a little bit. So your people are still around. Is your emperor around? The one that wanted to conquer all the lands at once? I thought Urian was how should I say, bright mind when he wanted to expand his world. That emperor, he just wanted it all. Not sure why.
Well,
Most of your people do
greed is
know
bad.
about the emperor and what he has done. Because that's well-known knowledge in the Crystal Empire. Especially to the Order members.
The crystal trees going the way that they were.
Yeah.
Well, the greed. It is dangerous. But fun thing is, we all been through a trial, and I believe we beat our greed. We are not that who.
You raise an eyebrow. Trial.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Now you all make more sense. He stretches. And you will hear several bones crack a little bit. And he will roll his shoulders and smile. Wicked. It's been a while since we've run trials for outsiders.
Oh, you also run trials, huh?
We do not boast about it, at least at the other trials. But welcome to Ego's End.
Well.
Right.
It's nice to be here.
Gillian will turn to King and say, answering the other question they asked. Perhaps after my trials, I could grant you something that will allow you to perhaps control some husks. Perhaps that'll make your journey easier to your next trial. Wrath.
Oh my, how nice of you.
Yeah. You will have to traverse through my fog. Eventually you will reach a pedestal with an egg upon it. Answer 3 riddles of them. Answer the 3 riddles correct. And the egg you shall bring back to me. And I will test how high all your pride is.
Is there another trial? We are not the smartest group. We are more muscles than brains.
Speak for yourself.
All right, I am more muscles than brains.
He chuckles a bit. Well, riddles and things are As long as you understand what the trial is, it should come pretty easily.
I'm
Our
not the most prideful
trials
one.
are meant to more understand the sins and what they are and why, rather than worshipping. We understand. It's a better, in our eyes, a better way of worship. You guys noticed King just start walking up to the husks who are all just cheering and stuff and just tapping their heads and watching their eyeballs pop out, and he just slowly takes them and slowly putting them in his bag. The husks seem to not care.
I mean, if they don't care, I don't care.
Or Gillian will question it for a moment, just shake their head. As long
It's like Bob eyes out, yoink, goes to the next one. Bob eyes out, yoink, goes to the next one.
the next part of your trial will be here. You can take your 2 new friends with you after the trial. You can leave your tank. You won't need it.
Sure. Why not?
I won't let anything happen. We are not here for malicious reasons. We are here to grant trials of understanding.
Well,
nothing less, nothing more.
Thank you for helping us on that side. And quick question. What would happen if we fail a trial?
Fail. Then you get lost.
Uh-huh.
But based that you already survived one of the harder trials, you seem fit. This next trial is not as hard as the last, as you're not trying to fight anything. Pride is not about defending with violence.
Violence is the part I am confident in, but I am not unreasonably attacking anything, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
King eventually gets like quite a bit of the eyes.
Alright, that's enough. Stop it.
Don't punch. We just said violence is not the answer.
that will miss.
Like, you just said it.
We're trying.
I will silvery barbs that.
Wait, one team.
Silvery barbs.
It's fun when it's not being used against the M all the time.
Alright, that's
God
another.
damn it.
And I will grant king advantage.
Oh, they are just doing monk stuff. They're not, right? It's just a mock fight, right? Looks at both of you.
Even a mock fight between the two of them would probably devastate a mountain.
You don't need to be
Separate
collecting
them.
every set of eyeballs.
Alright, stop. Both of you, don't attack. I'll grapple one of them.
No, this is this one.
Come here.
But they're not attacking with a weapon, so.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I guess Dagon is attacking, so I'll grapple Dagon. Come here. No.
King will pop an eyeball in their mouth, just out of spite. Lord Gillian will step forward. One last.
We can start. Please send us to the trial.
As I said, you just need to step forward
Oh,
into the darkness.
Oh,
The darkness
old
outside, I
friend.
assume.
My fog wall, yes.
alright.
Right.
I take Dagon.
Oh,
with
you guys
me.
don't need to actually move there. I just need to get you all bundled up so I can transport.
I put myself in between him and King.
God damn it.
I didn't need to do that, actually.
Oh, Dagon
You'll
go
watch
one
Dagon.
down.
as you all
Our rolls
walk.
are shit today.
To be fair, you did have a really good one earlier. And then you met
Dagon.
me.
As you all walk forward into it, you come across a land that seems a little strange. You see what looks to be partially buried corpse in the magmatic Ethereum pools that are nearby. See a tree that has crystals growing out of the Ethereum veins it has. And in the middle of it all, you see 4 strange-looking skulls with platforms below each of them. And an egg chained to all 3. As you arrive at the trial,
Call Pog. Is it a dragon egg? I'm scared.
perhaps.
Oh, I see cracks. I see Ethereum holding the urge to jump. Oh, yep. Yeah. This is our combat position. We walk into places like this.
The Tetris piece of doom.
That is actually the T shape
the
is
barbarian goes first.
a common one. I played so much Baldur's Gate.
we T-pose to the enemy.
T-pose.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
the front 3 ones are T-posing, so we are asserting dominance as we go into the
little
war.
pedestals, all in front of each of these strange-looking skulls.
Can we do like an investigation check on the
Sure.
skulls?
Yep.
I'll assist someone if they've got a decent intelligence.
It
Look
seems
this,
that
look
once
this.
you step onto a pedestal, the skull in front lights up and speaks words.
Which
It
language?
started to as you put your hand on it, and it's this one as you're investigating, putting your hand around it. You put your hand on it, and as you let go, you hear this: "What cometh?" And then it stops, glowing, and it's talking as you take your hand off. Dagon, yours goes, "What animal?" And then stops.
What did the first one say?
What cometh? So you didn't stay on the pedestal. It didn't say the whole thing.
Oh, I press my hand again.
You hold it there for a while?
Yeah.
What cometh before the fall?
Cometh and before the fall.
Yes.
Right.
Cabal says it, but nothing happens.
What does this one say if I put my hand on it?
What does that one say as you put your hand on it? What is more blinding than darkness?
And
Hold it down.
Yep, hold it down. On this one.
And you put your hands on that one? What animal am I most associated with?
So pride, right? I think that's lion.
Garyuu says that out loud while holding on to the pedestal.
Yeah.
Alright. The skull smiles somehow and then crumbles. The chain is broken. The mirror reflects a lion's head.
I'll put my hand on the one that Garyuu was putting on previously.
What cometh before the fall?
Pride.
And as you say pride, the skull chuckles and then crumbles to dust and the chain disappears.
And this one is what is more blinding than the darkness? Light?
Try putting your hand on it and then saying that.
I mean, I'm not sure of it, so I'm like asking.
This one's a
you guys.
little harder of one, but
Uh,
my big hint before it, it all has to do with the same thing.
It's just gonna be pride again.
Different word.
Is it? Oh, I think I know it.
Ego.
Do you put your hand on there and say that?
It's
Alright, as you place your hand and say that, the last skull's eyes glow bright and turn to dust as the chain breaks. And you hear a laugh going through your minds and past. Ego and pride. Things that
arrogance.
humans tend to overexert. War coming out in many places. Each side more prideful about their own kin, their own land than the other. But you all know that. Soldiers, warriors, each of their own, know what pride does to those. Little bit of pride is good for the soul. Too much pride will make you fall. As a blinding light wraps around all of you. And your vision clears. The egg is free and normal. This is all gone, but you may explore the area around if you'd like. Once you're ready to return with the egg, just call my name and I will hear.
Right,
What's
so we're
the
definitely
name?
keeping king away from the egg, right?
King.
As funny as it would be to see it, I don't think he should eat this egg.
King, it's bigger than you. You can't eat that, and that's not a challenge. Also, Kalvar, good job on that. I thought the answer was not ego. I thought it was overconfidence or arrogance.
Oh, it could have been. Just same meaning, different words.
Yeah, it might just be like several answers to the same questions.
Thankfully, now I don't need to answer anymore. For now.
Um, let let me look around. Let's see what we have around here, and I will start flying.
As you fly up, you see a tree, very large, next to you, that crystal bearing out of it. Down below in one of the pits, you see most of the body of the dragon sort of submerged in the ethereum pools. A head lost from its body, and a tail. A deep ravine that reveals what looks to be more ethereum around. Low-key enough. King asks if it's omelet time.
So, that tree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a normal one. Is that like a gem?
It is a literal crystal growth growing out of the what looks to be a etheric scar in the tree.
Can I investigate it?
As you get close, you all hear the words. What you see before you is what war has done to my land. What prideful inclinations of technology that has destroyed and torn our land. The Crystal Mancers of the Crystal Empire plagued this land with their robots of destruction, and other Gnome Drakius Empire with their etheric drones.
Is there a way to fix it?
What are you, a druid? Care about the land plagued by others. There's no restoring this. It's not in my eyes. If the druids wanted to help, they would have come a long time ago.
I see.
But it seems Naraka, she is sleeping and doesn't care anymore.
I have a question, Nikki. How often is it like? How often, like in the Ashenland, there's rain? Like it rains.
In the Ashlands,
Yeah.
probably
Once a year.
never. No. Probably at one point in time it did, but based on its volcanic area, it seems to be plagued with storms and other things. Perhaps that this area is not what nature intended, or what war has caused. Destruction.
I'm no druid. I'm unable to.
Make me. He's 3.
History check.
And we'll get right back to you. Dagon, if you want to investigate the skull, you can do a nature check or a medicine check. If you're just trying to understand what befalled the dragon. What is Serle doing?
Barely staying alive in real life. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this to end. I'll be real with you. Yeah.
That's fair.
Mm. Just chill, man. Enjoy the story.
So the rest of the body of the dragon, in the pit,
Yeah.
any of it look brittle enough to break off?
Surprisingly, it hasn't fully sunken in. But based on Dagon's little bit of medicine, he sees that this dragon has died a long, long time ago. Bones broken by some sort of force.
I engage my boots and start to fly over.
Alright. If you'd like to extract, normally if it was like a creature with flesh and all that stuff, I would say a survival check, but not necessary. You can easily extract some rib bones. Are you with a history check? You believe some sort of Aetherium tech type explosion, magic of some kind just destroyed this tree. But based on the crystal growths, it was more than likely a mixture of things. Could have been the crystals exploding, could have been
I see. I'm no druid. I'm no spellcaster. But I can try something to help.
you believe it would probably take one of two things. You know that you've seen order members like Dagon, whatever, the mask-wielding people, during battle use their strange sake bottles to do ritualistic things. You've seen them empower teammates with it. You've seen them go into like almost a rage. You've also seen them cleanse ailments and stuff with it.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that can be used to cleanse this land.
Perhaps.
I'll like fly up to the crystal, put my hand on it, and I'll
You don't
pray
have
to-
innate magic.
Yeah.
Touch it.
I don't. And I'll pray to the god of waters, Sibura. I'll say, our God who blesses us with the rain, gives us the life, and lets us survive in this world full of fire and ash. This land requires a blessing, a helping hand. I'm now capable of doing so, but I will pray that our God will hear and one day send a helping hand.
Voice will speak out. We appreciate your kind words. But praying to another god in one god's shrines, insult, don't you think?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No. Outsiders may not understand that.
I actually did not realize I was talking to the Sim. I
Yeah,
am
that's
dumb.
crazy.
Lord Gillian going, oh, okay.
I'm like, bro. Uh, I mean,
But
an
if you
alliance might help
truly
both.
wish to restore this land, I won't stop you. More, I'd be appreciative.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the ability to do so. Well, I mean, I do have this, and I'll take out the decanter of endless water. It's not much. But a tree sometimes only needs a little bit of rain to return to life. And I'll like go towards the roots of the tree and open up the decanter and like, here we go. I'll say fountain, and I'll say fountain a few times so I don't like actually blast the ground with
Yep.
geyser.
As
Yeah,
you
go around water.
as you press the water out. There. It may not be much, but your actions speak loud. It seems these two follow what the druids are like. Use everything, even in death. There is still use. I admire that.
How many do you think we'd need, King?
You guys can get enough to, you can probably collect all of its rib bones. It has a whole, its spine and its, tail bones, and, yeah. And its skull. So you can, like, put its skull in the front or whatever. Stuff like that.
I mean, why? That's like greedy.
Mm-mm.
I'll take the bones, you carry the skull, right, King?
King will nod. Its
Me
skull.
nodders.
Sweet.
Where's the skull? I have a better bite attack now.
Huh?
I agree with that.
It is a range of yes.
Nice. Alright. Selfless actions may favor my people more. You may be one who was born of an enemy. The few of you. But quick allies you are making yourselves out to be. If you're ready, I can send you back.
I wanna do one last thing.
Alright.
I don't really have this ability, but some of my kin does. This land is ash. Nutrients might be required. I'll like do a cut on my hand and bleed a little towards the roots. I don't have the healing blood ability, but some people do. Some of my people do. And still,
After a while, so you dip or as your blood drips down. Oh, okay. As your blood drips down and touches the etheric infected tree, you watch it soak into the oak and bark. You watch as its veins slowly turn red, and you're all transported away.
all right. Do I take damage?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll just chug an ale. That's enough to heal me.
D4. Lord Gillian will look at you all and clap. Well done. It seems that despite you feeling like you couldn't do it, as I said, understanding these sins is not as hard as you think. But if you put your heads together, you'll blast through these trials pretty easily. I'd like to think King would like to headbutt somebody as a joke.
Yes, that was exactly
I
what
don't
I
know
was
why
thinking.
my brain went that way, but my brain went.
You know, I think we had a telepathic bond there, and like everybody thought the same thing.
As he holds out a hand, and you will see a sort of pedestal start to appear right below you guys. In front, sorry. Below your feet.
Guessing we should set the egg in now.
Pardon me, and I'll be like cover my hand with a cloth.
As you place the egg turns to almost like glass and sort of shatters outwards, slowly creating a almost stained glass window. And each of you all lose vision and appear somewhere else. Serle, you appear in a homestead,
Okay.
surrounded by elves with ashen skin playing around. You look down at your hands and you're quite small. You're like maybe 2-3 feet tall, like a child. Small hands, ashen hands, your hands. As you look around, you feel almost relieved for a moment, for the dawning oversets you for a moment. Fighting against it. Do you fight against your emotions?
Yeah.
Con save. Advantage. Wicked. Then 18. More than success. As you succeed, Serle, you look around. You recognize all of them. You remember. This is your home. The farm where you grew up. The land, although ashen-like, Still crops able to grow. Cloudless skies. And in the distance a volcano looks to be northward. Sort of northwestish. No, northeast, sorry. As you look around at your siblings, and father and mother, you can't help but smile, be overjoyed. You remember your name, your last name, your given name. Serle Ashenblood. The farmers of Ash. As your vision comes to, staring forward, your skin returns to its normal color. Ashen-like skin. And you feel your ears point out. Horns become... What color would you like your horns to be? Because they also can change. Or be like sort of multi... Like, it could be like darkened tips or a different colored tips type of thing.
I'll go be black.
Alright. As you remember more about your Zero. This land is teaching so much that you have lost. You feel yourself slowly becoming more whole. Garyuu, as your vision goes, you see this. You see a village. You feel the wind in your hair, face, and body as you're flying high above what looks to be a village. You remember this. It wasn't pretty, but it was part of the jobs you had to do. This was an aerial bombardment of Asvarians, raining above, with their needle-like wing strikes, hailing almost deadly feathers from above into a seamless village, unaware of an attack. So many years ago. But you're in control now. Do you stop it? Do you let it keep you going? Accept it and go with the flow. Con save. Do you fight it?
Question. Con save to 25.
You fight against orders, even if you're a soldier. This is not what happened. This is not right. Right about when you left, you heard of stories like this. Asvarian elite groups going and massacring villages, even villages of your own people. Urian's orders of a mad king. One who felt his pride too much. A prideful wizard thought he could do anything he wanted. But now he has nothing. And you are free from his terror. Your vision slowly returns. So you feel a alleviation of guilt and sorrow in the past. Dagon, as your vision goes, you see yourself in front of other orcs and greenskins of your tribe, mocking, belittling, antagonizing. Do you fight it? Are you strong enough? They all bicker, batter at you on Constitution saving throw. Oh. As you fight it, you say no. I am strong. I don't need your approval to know what I am anymore. And as you snap back, push back these thoughts, you feel yourself smile, proud. Your vision returns, knowing that the past can haunt, but also help you grow. And know that is what is in the now. That will help you. Cavell.
Yeah.
As your vision goes, you see yourself waking up in a forest. As wind whistles, it sort of makes these eerie bells and whistles through the trees. You remember this, the metal trees of the Whisper Forest. The wind whistling through these metal pine trees makes sounds like no other. You remember this. The sounds sort of were freeing, a place to practice. This one's gonna be a little different. So I'm actually gonna make you make me a performance check. As you pull out your instrument, attempt to align yourself with the tune. Wicked. With a 14, as you play, at first a little off key, but eventually you find it, the chords. And as you play through, you watch as color returns. No longer trees of different types of metal and green. You can smell it. The returning of nature. The returning of your land, as you saw it once before you left on your journeys. Sense of pride in the sound of nature, much like the sounds outside in this new land. Its whistles of nature are close and dead, as this land has befallen a lot of war and a lot of plague. Perhaps a tweaking of its tone is needed as your vision returns. King, your vision closes and you see yourself, eyes opening in a lake of family, other Rakshakar swimming around. Some of them getting into tuffles and fights. Family, though. Always. This king swims around and smiles, enjoying himself, finding something to eat, as always. But something catches his nose. Something off. Something he wasn't expecting. Can't wait for him to come up here to roll. I can roll from you. That's okay. As King's nose finally sets in on it. Turn around and smell blood? No. Ichor. You're swimming in it. Nothing but a viscous liquid. Memory of the past. During your travels, past the pirate coves and the pirate lands, you came across an island that had these strange beings on it. They tried to attack you in the water. They couldn't, and shake them off, but the feeling of it still rattles you. These Ichorus infected creatures. But you hold strong, and you don't let it drown you, and you continue forward. As your eyes return, you all feel relieved and untensed. Now, a little more mindful and alleviated of stress. You all can make long rests.
Pog.
And
I see.
congratulations on completing Trial of Ego. Lord Gillian will bow. I hope you all have a safe journey forward to the Trial of Wrath. What lies ahead to you is combat. It's Wrath doesn't mess around. But he will lean close. Don't let your anger consume you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you kindly, Lord Gillian.
Much appreciated.
And does any of you need another drink?
I'll have one.
Very well. You will hand over it. He will pour glasses for each of you. King asking for salt water. He hands it over to him. A little questioned by it, but probably understands.
I just poured one for myself.
Just pour it on yourself. Doesn't even drink it, just goes whoosh. And smiles. Alright.
Nice.
As you all enjoy your drink, it's time sort of stand still for a moment. Enjoying yourselves. I think this is where we'll end today's session.
No, how can it be over? I cannot wait another week. I need more.
I'm sorry. I got some things I need to go do.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But also, I also got prep the next.
We have a dragonbone armored tank and with a scorpion tail that shoots poison.
Yeah, though. Yeah, those those will need to be fixated, and you guys can do that also next session if you guys like. Because you gotta armor up your tank.
Very good.
Oh.
We're just gonna be burning out the tank.
Giga tank.
Giga tank. But thank you all for joining us for today's session of Ash and Blood. And I hope to see you all next time as we continue this story through the Ashlands, learning of those of the Death Elves and those of the Phoenix King. So you learn more as Serle slowly opens his eyes to see whom he was. Thank you all for the subscriptions, the follows, all of the above. I really do appreciate them all, and it's... I'm so happy to do this stuff. It's been an absolute blast.
Pog.
Feelings mutual, Nikki.
Next
Great
session though, I will run a little longer of a session. Hopefully.
I'll keep that in mind. Hee hee hee.
Yes. But thank
Love
you
me
all,
some long sessions.
and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, everybody.